job at Trader Joe's. I worked there for 2 years, and it was a big deal. Like, Trader Joe's is kind of a legend, especially in Los Angeles. Like, it's gotten in movies. It's, like, unique. At least, like, that's what they tell you to say, like, when you quit and, like, start doing comedy about it. You know, they coach you for that. It happens more than you'd think. So I think of it sort of like Disneyland of grocery stores. And I think if you think about it, you'd think that too. Because, like, we're putting on a persona. We all know it. Like, we go behind those doors, we are not smiling anymore. There's secrets you never know. You always want to know what's going on behind those doors. Like, maybe there's magic. There's not. So you don't know. But it is Disneyland. And so, like, they coach you like it's Disneyland too. Like, you get there, you're supposed to be happy, but they've already hired you, so you're supposed to be happy already. And they have this training video, and it's got, like, little people in it that are, like, cartooned, and you just have to sit in the back room for, like, 4 hours straight watching cartoons. And, like, that's the intro to your job. You're like, this is gonna be great. It's not. Shockingly, the cartoons don't set it up for real life. What you realize is it's also like working with Disneyland's, like, clientele, because you're working with either old people or children, and I realize it's very similar, except that old people can report you, and the children cannot. You have to be much more careful with old people, because they're going to ask just as insane questions, but if you don't give them the answer they want, they will walk up to your boss. And it doesn't matter if you did anything wrong. And so I started to realize that this was the scariest part of the job, is when an older person walked in the store. And most of our clients are older people. And there's two types. There's the really nice, they're your grandparents, they love you to death, they come in just to talk to the employees. And then there's the other ones, who I think come in to make sure the employees get fired. They just do things. They come to the same store, regardless of if you want them. You can try and get them banned, they won't leave. Because another thing, like Disneyland, Trader Joe's cannot ban people. We're too nice. We can't be mean. So they come in every day, and there was just this one old lady. She would come in every Tuesday night, exact same time, 6 p.m. She'd call ahead to make sure we still had her groceries. We're a grocery store, we always carry lettuce, but she had to call ahead to make sure we still had lettuce. And she would have us pick out all of her items before she came, just to make sure the lettuce was not all gone. So she'd come in at 6 p.m., we close at 9, and she'd be like, where are my groceries? And so we'd go get them from the back where we stored them for her, and we'd hand them to her. And then she'd walk the entire store looking for everything that was already in the bag. She refused to accept that we might have gotten it right, so she'd just walk the whole store, and she'd ask a bunch of questions about the items in her bag, but she'd look at the ones on the shelf, and maybe put those ones instead of the ones in the bag, because maybe they were different. And then she'd get to the register, and it didn't matter who was at the register, she wanted someone else. So she would request people to come off of their breaks to check her out. She only had a few people that were allowed to check her out. And if you were one of those lucky few, then I'm so sorry for you. She'd request you'd have to come off your break, you'd come to the register, and she'd give you the same story. She'd say, I got in a car accident, and they told me that I could get cancer if I scan the items. So you're not allowed to scan them. You must type in the number. Every single one. There are like 30 number barcodes. Every single one. You must type in. So you're in for the long haul, like 40 minutes of checking out. And finally gets to the end. She wants everything in double bags, 2 items per bag. She's got like 20 bags. And obviously she can't carry any of them. So then she's waiting at the register. And even though she was always done by 7, she called her taxi for 10. So every Tuesday, on clockwork, she was standing at the front of the store for 3 hours. And she refused to go anywhere else. She refused to see. She refused anything. She just wanted to stare at the people getting ready to close the store and watch you. And like if she was in your way, she'd stand there for 20 minutes. And then when she finally decided she was too much in your way, she'd move. But like she's sort of like one of those pictures where the eyes move. She's always watching you, even if she's not there. So I was in charge of cleaning up the front of the store. And she never spoke to me, no matter what I said to her. But she would just stand at one of the registers and just watch me walk the whole store, every item I did. And at like 10:05, she would have her taxi come and he would knock on the door. We'd have to unlock the door and we'd carry her groceries out. And it would be the same taxi driver because she's got to have it the same way. And then every night we'd lock her out. Everyone in the store would look at the door like, we're done, right? And every Tuesday night, best part of my night.